acquire. And at the end of the day, what will be the end? It is death. Yes. And who will they leave these? Well, they will have families, and but some hidden, some hidden, some hidden cash, some hidden properties will be there. And at the end of the day, it will just go down the drains.
You know how the good book described such people? The good book, the Christian book described them as fools.
Yes.
That they will acquire and so much that at the end of his life, someone else will now come and take over what he has foolishly acquired.
Yes.
Well, we are saying all this morning because this banner headline that says court orders final forfeiture of university, 47 other properties linked to Malami. That's former Accountant General of the Federation, and the one who presented himself as a saint to every Nigerian.
Yes, and people,
when he was in power, when he was there.
And people believe an Attorney General, and they're involved in fraud. It is ridiculous. It is preposterous.
Well, I don't know if he has been convicted yet, but then, Bimbo, even looking at him, it might already set you thinking, if it's just the headline that you see, 47 properties, a university. But then when you see the pictures, Bimbo, and then the pictures are here, are splashed on the front page of one of the national dailies, and then you begin to ask yourself this question, Bimbo, to what end? To what end? And maybe if he had just decided to retire into oblivion and enjoy his wealth, enjoy what he had accumulated, what he had acquired while in office, maybe the story would have been different. But then, of course, he didn't put his hands where it's supposed to be. He decided to continue steering the political waters. He wanted to be governor of Kebbi State, and some people were not very happy with that. So, of course, he's not the only one that has acquired wealth in questionable circumstances. But of course, I think the wise ones have decided to just retire quietly, while he decided to, like I said, steer the political waters. Now he's facing the consequences. Well, Justice Joy Abdul Malik of the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has ordered the final forfeiture of more than 40 properties linked to a former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami SAN. The judge granted the application to this effect filed by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission after holding that the respondents failed to rebut the reasonable suspicion that the properties were acquired through unlawful activities. Before delivering the substantive judgment, the judge dismissed several applications, motions on notice, and applications to show cause filed by the former AGF, his family members, and some companies linked to the properties, describing them as wanting in merit. She held that the issue before the court was not who owns the property, but how legitimate are the funds used to acquire the properties, and held that the respondents had not displayed the reasonable suspicion that the property was acquired by unlawful activity. Now, Justice Abdul Malik relied on Section 17 of the Advance Fee Fraud and Other Fraud-Related Offences Act in granting the final forfeiture order. She, however, vacated the interim forfeiture order in respect of some other properties. The Anti-Graft Agency, that's the EFCC, had filed the civil forfeiture proceedings in January, seeking the permanent forfeiture of 57 properties valued at 212.8 billion naira, which it added were proceeds of unlawful activities linked to Malami. So 57 properties being and still counting. Just 47 out of that 57 have been caught as well as the final forfeiture. And there are more, and there could still be more.
There are more. So many properties there. Yes,
so many of them listed.
Yes, property at Cadastral Zone A04 for Asokoro District, comprising terrace buildings purchased in January 2021 for 360 million naira. Property at Rhine Street, Maitama, Abuja, 15 rooms purchased at 430 million naira, now valued at 12.95 billion naira. Imagine. Other properties: Gowon Crescent, 325 million naira. Shop number C85, 120 million naira. So many. 100 hectare parcel of land along Benin Kebbi Jega Road, purchased in 2024 100 million naira. A duplex with boys' quarters at number 12 Yalinga Street off Adetokunbo Ademola Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja, purchased in October 2018 for 150 million naira. And he was the one actually purchasing these properties.
Well, regarding who on whose behalf, or maybe why is acquiring all these properties? Well, I understand he has like 3 wives, and then
so and okay, is he preparing for his?
Okay, maybe when he exits this realm finally, maybe so he wants to leave something for them, for the wives and their children. Maybe so, I'm just as adding a guess here. And it's not the only one, Bimbo. So many of them like that, and then he would want to defend himself. He would want to say that these are the proceeds of hard work and sweat, hard work and labor. If it were that easy, Bimbo, I think you and I would be in the realm of the Dangotes and the Otedolas by now.
Yes.
If it's hard work, but if it's about the way we work from morning till night, working our nails off, and then the way Big Daddy works throughout the day.
Yes,
even
every
at
day.
his age, where he works so hard, Big Daddy should have become an MQ Abiola by now.
Yes.
So if it's trying to tell us that, and again, the hard work that didn't pay off until it became the AGF. It now paid off, that was able to acquire 57 properties and still counting.
Yes,
and there are so many of them like that.
Yes, and you can you remember the properties the former CBN governor Godwin Emefiele, you remember those complexes, those flats, that they got from him, just like this.
And honestly, this morning I wish the elderly ones on our platform, maybe Mama from Lagun, Mr. Akombi Adebayo from Iwo, maybe they'll be able to answer my question. How much is enough?
Yes. Because I believe if one is comfortable, at least to some level, well, one comfortable house, another house for rent, you have 2 cars, your children are doing well, your wife is loyal to you, and being good to you, you are okay. You have a thriving business.
Okay, you think that is enough?
It is enough. So what are you looking for again?
Now to have all that in Nigeria up to the Bimbo, you will be categorized as a rich person.
No. Okay.
You are rich in Nigeria up to today. Okay. If you have all that which you have outlined.
Okay, rich.
Maybe in the good old days, you could be termed middle class.
Middle class.
But now you are rich, and there's no middle class again. By the way, it's either you are rich or you are poor.
You are poor. That is it. And now you are managing.
So I don't want to say that the category to which we belong, Bimbo.
Okay.
If we have to go by, I don't say it too, because it is what you confess with your mouth. But we know. All right. Okay. Well, sadly, we cannot avoid the national security issues and those things that appear to have become a new normal in our country. What we wake up with and go to bed with day in, day out. Kogi again, Bimbo.
Yes.
Gunmen abduct Kogi school principal, students, NECO official during exam. This beast that will not let our children have peace, that are threatening the future of our children. And police probe illegal NECO center, intensify rescue efforts. Okay, so now they are quick to declare the NECO center as illegal. And that is the reason that part of the blame game. Even if it is illegal, should anybody be abducted? Should this happen in the first place? Okay, let's see. Kogi State Police commanders confirmed that gunmen attacked government secondary school Okpada Olowa, I hope I got that right, in the Kinano government area on Tuesday evening, abducting 2 students, the principal and the National Elections Council NECO ad hoc staff, while candidates were writing their NECO examination. The State Police Public Relations Officer PPRO ASP Saliu Oyiza Afusat on Wednesday confirmed the incident occurred at about 5:25 p.m. The police spokesperson said A combined team of security operatives immediately launched a search and rescue operation following the attack in pursuit of the kidnappers. He said one of the abducted students has been rescued. Oh, not good enough.
Not good. Not
While
good.
efforts are ongoing to secure the release of the remaining victims and arrest those responsible for the attack.
But Tola, why were those police officers not on ground while the exams was being conducted? When the incident now happened, they now came and they started search and rescue.
Oh, they will tell you
That is why we say proactive measures. You know, these areas are volatile areas, red areas. They are writing their exams, put security officials there, security personnel.
And of course, we already know that in recent times, students writing exams have become targets of these animals, have become their regular targets. So all over the country, where these exams are not going to hold forever. I think it's just once in a year. So I don't see anything wrong. I don't think it would overstretch the facilities of the Nigeria police and other security agencies. If they put security agents on the ground, even the local vigilantes could also be on ground at those schools. I don't think it would overstretch anything, because it's not as if the examinations, like I said, are going to be held perpetually and forever, just for that period. Now,